What is going on, everyone? It's Stratus here, back with another video, and in this video we're going to make a song out of one single sample. That's right, we're only going to use one sample for the entire song, but we're going to use some cool sound design techniques that will teach you something about synthesis and will also be kind of entertaining. What we're going to do is get a random sample from my list of samples over here on the left hand side, and then we're gonna make a song out of it. And we got 4. All right, 1 2 3 4. We got some guitar. Okay, cool. We got 1 guitar loops, and we get 9. This is our sample. Okay, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. You know me, I always like to start with a pad. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. See what we hear. I really like that. That's so cool. I think we're gonna copy down the values for this position here. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh, we could put this into SliceX. Okay, so what if we make like a little melody out of this? So I can mess around with my MIDI here. Maybe something like that. I like that last bit, that last like stutter kind of that we have. If I turn on this envelope here, you can hear it makes it a lot more like plucky. Since they're like the same sample, they take up a lot of the same like space on the EQ. So we definitely want to separate those out. Kind of separate the highs here. How about we hard clip this a little bit? That's good. That's good. I think we need like drums or something. Probably thinking, sounds nothing like drums. With the power of special techniques and stuff, we can make it sound like drums. For my next trick, I will now turn this sample into drums. So how are you going to do that, you may ask? Well, how about we just start off with just making this unique as a sample. We kind of have a little pluck. So what if we just go like that? Distort it maybe a little bit more. Consolidate this. And I think we got a little snare. You can also pitch this around. I like that. Alright, how about we make a kick now? I think what I'm gonna do is probably change this value all the way to like 48, and then just have like one part of it go like this, and then have it go like from the very top to bottom. Kind of like that. Put this on a new track, and then drop an Edison in here. Boom, recording. There we go. And then we can drop this back in, and then we can do some post-processing with this. Put this on a new track. And then let's trim it. So we change the start. Trim this as well. And then we can loop this. And then we can do some post-processing on it. Maybe we can do some pogo. We can use the clipper. And then also, we probably want this to be like more mono. So we can do that. It's still very stereo. We can keep a little bit of the stereo. I kind of like the stereo we have. Like that. And then we can just... Yeah, I think we need a bass. What we can do is take a waveform out of the sample, like this, and then put it into serum. Let's get like this part right here, and that's gonna become our serum patch. And we can drag it into serum, and then we can use that waveform in our serum. Process, normalize each gain separately, so we'll get like a set of waveforms that are actually kind of normalized. And then what we can do is we can morph them spectrally so they fade into each other. We can make a really nice respace with this. That's sounding really good. I want this to be more present. I think it's a really good element, but it's kind of hard to hear in the mix just because there's a lot of things going on here. So what I'm going to do is resample this. So what I think I want to do is try to mess around with the pitch of this or put some effects on it or something. And I can do that by just making one unique and then pitching it down. EQ out some of that. And then we can put some vintage verb on there. What if we put a portal on there? Put some like granulation. That might be cool. Make it more atmospheric. Kind of rocking with that. I think we need some type of melody or lead. I think I'm gonna do a similar technique to what I did here. So what I can actually do is save this serum patch like so. If I go to user, I can find my serum patch and I can bring it back in. Like this wavetable sounds very like vowel-y. It sounds a lot like vocals. Then what if we do something like this? I kind of like that. I really like that. I did quite a bit of post-processing on here. As you can see, we have Little Altar Boy because I wanted to kind of make it sound like vocals, and I was wondering if Little Altar Boy would make it act like a vocal. And it kind of does, but it also glitches out a little bit and it caused some weird artifacts, which I thought were kind of cool, so I left it in there. So, do something like that. I'm gonna do a little structuring here, and then I'm gonna have a build up, and then we can work on the drop. I organized our song a little bit, so we have our intro here, and then we have our kind of main section. And then we have some drums that I made for the drop. And this was just by resampling this and messing with some settings. So we got this really cool sound here. And I might make this into an 808 for the drop. And then basically using the same techniques that I was before, I just basically duplicated a couple of these snares, stretched them, pitched them around. And so we have a really hard snare here. And then some pre-snares by reversing it and then adding some RM, some frequency, and then mix that frequency in. Pogo, some reverb, and some pitch. By pitching this around and stretching out the kick, I was able to resample it into this, which sounds really weird, but I think we can make do with it. As much as I don't want to do this, I can't get this 808 to sit right. It's just not working. I've tried multiple different methods. So I think what I'm going to do is opt for using a serum with our serum patch here. I think I want to make a granular drop or something, so let's just make a new quanta. I have the source position again, and we're going to just mirror the source position to what we had over here. So our first value is this one right here, and then if we change this to hold, then we can just go and copy this value like so, paste, mirror that of the original quanta. And then I have this thing here. I didn't mean to put the grain length here, but I was thinking, what if we do automate the grain length? What will that sound like? So I want to try that out because it sounds interesting. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. I'm gonna post-process this lead here, and I'm gonna sample it out, and then I'm gonna pitch it up an octave and layer it, and then maybe add some distortion or something to make it more full for this part of the drop. Pretty cool. Right now I kind of have the basis for my song laid out here, so I think what I'm gonna do is add some finishing touches, and then you'll see the final result. We have our final product here. The song is finished. I don't really have an outro, but I don't really feel like making one right now. So we have our intro, and then we have our drop. So why don't we take a listen? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.